on board the Anthem of the Seas. How are we feeling today? Are we feeling good? Well, thank you so much for joining me in this, your living room on board the Anthem of the Seas. And I will tell you, this is one of the coolest living rooms you will ever be in your life. This venue is absolutely incredible. Now, first of all, my name is Chris. I am your activities manager. I have the honour of being your activities manager on board the Anthem of the Seas. And I work alongside your cruise director, Clodagh O'Connor, who hopefully you met at the Welcome Aboard shows in the Royal Theatre a bit early on. But what I'm going to be doing right now is I'm going to be talking about the beautiful 270 lounge. Now, this lounge is absolutely incredible, and we use it for a multitude of things. Now, during the daytime, this lounge will be where you want to come to have a snack. We have the 270 cafe at the back there that's open during the day, and it is like a beautiful living room, like I said, with a 270-degree sweep of the outside ocean. So that's why it's called the 270 lounge. Now, at the moment, the screens are down, as I'm going to be talking tonight about the technology we have in this incredible lounge. Now, I feel like some of you might not be able to see me enough, so to my genius guys up there, could we do the thing? Oh yeah, I still think you can't quite see me enough on deck. Could we do the other thing? Oh yeah, the spin as well. Look at this. Now I can't see you. Does it keep spinning? It keeps spinning. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what is called the cake. It is on our main stage here in the 270 lounge. As you can tell, it rises up and down, and it's still spinning. I like that. And it spins as well. So this lounge is absolutely incredible. There is so much technology in this lounge. We host an incredible show in here called Spectra's Cabaret. Now, hopefully you've made your reservation for that show. If you have not done so, you are still able to make reservations tomorrow at our box office between 8:30 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. outside of Boleros on deck number 4. I will tell you this right now. You have a 12-day cruise. You are going to want to make sure you see Spectra's Cabaret. It will be one of the highlights of your cruise vacation. We have an incredibly talented cast that perform in that show and work alongside the technology of the lounge. The talent and the technology, the synergy of it together creates Spectra's Cabaret. It is a show like you've never seen before. Now, we use this lounge for a lot of different events and activities. We have a couple of game shows taking place in this very lounge, actually. We're going to be doing a game show called Dancing with the Stripes, coming up on day number 5. I'll be hosting that, where we combine you, our wonderful guests, with some of our officers on board the Anthem of the Seas for a dance competition. I say dance competition, as there's not much dancing in the dance competition, but if you like a good laugh, that show is definitely for you. We also have a couple of immersive experiences in here. We have something called Red, which is a high-energy nightclub experience, where you will be able to come on down to the dance floor, have a big dance, and then also our production cast of Spectra's Cabaret will be doing some performances in that as well. Now, speaking of our very talented production cast, when they are performing in this venue, there are multiple different entrances. Now, this is considered a theatre and entertainment space as well. In the daytime, you have the 270 Cafe, where you can grab your snacks and sit in here and enjoy the venue. In the evening, it becomes an entertainment venue. And there is not like a normal backstage area. Obviously, in normal theatres, you have your normal backstage area, and they'll come out onto the stage. We have nine different entrances where our performers can enter the 270 lounge. And what we're going to do, up on deck number 6, we have our production manager, Alex, we have our light tech, Andrew, and we have our sound tech, Boyan. They are the gentlemen that actually make me look really cool in this venue. Can we give them a big round of applause? And what Andrew, our light technician, is going to do right now, he's going to highlight the 9 different entrances into the 270 lounge for our performers. So Andrew, if you could light those 9 entrances for me, please. We are going to start with the actor lifts that we have. As you saw, I came up on one of these actor lifts. They are a direct pipe from our downstairs area coming up into the 270 lounge. So we have the actor lift right in front of me, that's the right actor lift. We have the left actor lift over here, and backstage here we have the center actor lift. So we have 3 of those bikes, and they're very cool. It makes you feel like Super Mario when you go up and down them. It's really cool. Then we have 4 aerial points in the venue as well. So if you look above my head, we're going to light up those aerial points as well. There's one directly above my head right there. Nobody is going to fall on top of me. I've checked with the team. Nobody is falling out one of those tonight. And then we have a level point there, right there, and there as well. And you'll see our highly trained, highly skilled aerialists, again, in Spectre's Cabaret and in red, showing you exactly what they can do out of those aerial points. And then right to the right and to the left of me, we have our two main stage lifts. So this one we call our stage lift, and this one we call our piano lift. We call this our piano lift because we have the orchestra now and then and some bands performing in here. We're going to have our Caribbean band, One Love Band, doing a Caribbean night in here. And also, this is a really cool event that you're going to see in here. For New Year's on the Anthem of the Seas, we have the world's most expensive virtual fireworks experience in this very lounge. And what we're going to do on day 11 of this cruise, we want to show you exactly how we celebrated New Year's on the Anthem and give you an opportunity to bring the New Year again. So we're going to have our not-so New Year's Eve party taking place on day 11, and you're going to be able to see our orchestra performing in this venue and also the fireworks as well. It is an incredible event. Now, we have those 9 entrances. The next thing I want to do is start talking about some of the incredible technology we have in 270. So behind me are our incredible Vistarama screens. These are 105 feet tall, and they're also 22 feet tall, 105 feet tall, and 105 feet wide, and they have, again, a 270 sweep of the back of the venue. Now, when this venue was designed, as we have aerial performers, and as it's at the very back of the ship, they wanted to make sure there wasn't too many vibrations in the venue. So they've made these, you can see these 2 incredible support beams right there that limit the amount of vibrations we feel from the propeller systems in this venue. As you can tell, because we have a 270 screen and 2 of the support beams there, it was hard to get one single projection onto this screen. So what we're going to show you right now is exactly how these screens work with a test pattern. So boys, I think if we're going to start up the test pattern, we are going to show you the location of all of the 18 separate projectors that we have in this very venue and the exact locations that we have as well. So we're just opening up the curtains to those. This is the beautiful curtains right there. Preparing, and then again, in this venue, 18 different projectors, not just one, but 18, and they all work harmoniously together to make a single image, and we're going to show you how that works right now. So, the curtains are pulled back. Alex and my wonderful geniuses in the box, if you can please show me the locations. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way down to 18. So there are the locations of our 18 projectors. But what we need to do right now, we need to calibrate each of the 18 projectors so they make one singular harmonious image that works across the whole Vistarama. So if we could set the calibration in motion for me, please. Look at that, very cool, very cool. And we're just getting things started. Now, I don't know if anyone knows, but if you were going to go out to a shop to buy the best TV you could get, the highest resolution TV you can get, the highest resolution out there at the moment is 4K. That's the newest, best thing you can buy. The resolution of our Vistarama screens here in 270 is 12K. So 3 times as strong as you can actually purchase on land. So there's incredible, incredible resolution. Now, what we do with our Vistaramas as well, just like black and white TV when it first came out, is we do a test pattern to check to make sure that everything in our Vistaramas is working smoothly. So Alex, could we please run the test pattern? Now, you might see our test pattern just spin slightly different from a normal test pattern. Like that. Okay, so the test pattern is complete. The next thing we want to do in this venue and all around the ship, we want to add some colour into your life. So let's add some colour to the Vistarama screens. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. It gets even more cooler than that. that, the next thing we're going to do on the top of all the colour is we're going to add a third dimension to our Vistarama screen. So let's add that third dimension. There we go, the third dimension's out. Now I can tell by the screaming, cheering and whooping and applauding out there that you're very, very impressed. But I know, I have one more thing that I'm going to add to this to really show you what these Vistarama screens are capable of. We are going to add a fourth dimension to our Vistarama screen. So Alex, let's add the fourth dimension. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves and pay attention to the Vistaramas. Look at that. Oh, wait, I think maybe one's missing. Vistarama screens, ladies and gentlemen, just like magic. There we go. Give it up for the Vistaramas and Alex and the team up there as well. Absolutely incredible. Okay, so now I've got you. There's even more to show in this lounge. That's just us getting started with the incredible Vistaramas. So you've got the Vistaramas working, and now what we needed was some content. So on the Quantum of the Seas, which was the first of the Quantum class ships, we created something called the virtual concert. Santa Fe and the Fat City Horns, we do have something called a virtual concert. You will see them. They were filmed and shown on our Vistaramas. But here, when the Anthem of the Seas came out, the second in the Quantum class, we wanted to make sure that we could advance and how could we make things bigger. So what we did is we made a virtual symphony, ladies and gentlemen. We got 78 musicians and we put them together to create a virtual symphony. Now throughout the cruise you will see a couple of events, the virtual concert and the virtual symphony. You'll be able to see them in their entire show. Come on down and join it. You do not have to make a reservation for those shows, just come and check out those shows. But we're going to give you a little preview of our virtual symphony tonight. Now what happened is each of these musicians were recorded separately for their parts of their tracks for the symphony, and then they were all merged together to make sure that they worked for the Vistarama, and then they were filmed live to their recording, and that's what you're going to see right now. Again, 78 different musicians. Now they are going to be playing the works of John Williams. Incredible music. I'm sure you all know John Williams and the amazing contributions he's made to music in movies. One of my personal favourite soundtracks to any movie is Jurassic Park. I absolutely love the music to Jurassic Park. So what you're about to see is the American Philharmonic Orchestra with a tribute to John Williams and Jurassic Park. So ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy our virtual symphony.
Theme from Jurassic Park by John Williams.
this cruise. Now with the Vistarama screens, we do have the concert and the symphony, but we also have a plethora of different Vistaramas that we have that you'll see throughout the cruise as well. On a few of the nights, what we'll do is we'll make an evening of Vistaramas where we can do a demonstration of some of the other incredible Vistaramas that we have on board the Anthem of the Seas. Now the geniuses up in the box right now are loading up the next Vistarama just to give you a demonstration of which multiple different Vistaramas that we have. We have different beaches, we have library settings, we have so many different places that we can take you to with the technology that we have in this lounge. Now speaking of this lounge and the technology, all of the efforts to create this lounge, the Vistaramas, some of the other aspects that I'm going to show you as well, the whole creation altogether cost a whopping $38 million, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're planning to go and buy your own Vistarama screens, that might not be possible. So just to let you know how much the technology and everything in this lounge costs, which is why I'm also very careful when I'm walking around this lounge. Now the Vistarama is ready, we have the curtains there, and it's going to pull back and show you one of my favourite Vistaramas, and this is called the world's greatest city. And what they've been able to do is combine a multitude of landmarks from some of the biggest cities in the world and combine them all into one. So this is just going to give you a demonstration of the kind of Vistaramas that you can expect to see during the evenings in this lounge when we have our Vistarama screen showing. So as you can see, they've put together some incredible landmarks right there and made the world's greatest city. And all you can do is sit back, relax, enjoy these Vistaramas. They move, obviously there's motion going on in the Vistarama, so that's where the fourth dimension comes in. You grab a wonderful martini from Joseph and our bar team over at the bar, they will look after you, and then you enjoy the Vistaramas. They are absolutely stunning. Now, we have the Vistaramas. The next piece of technology I want to talk to you about is something called our Robo Screens. Now this is unique to the Anthem of the Seas. When the Anthem of the Seas came about, our Vice President of Entertainment, Mr. Nick Weir, he wanted to see how we could advance the Anthem even further and how we could advance the 270 Lounge. Again, we started it on the Quantum of the Seas. What could we do for the Anthem? As you see behind me, we have 6 of these incredible Robo screens that are moving into position. They are 4 by 7 meters wide, feet wide, and they are just getting into place. They're all on their robotic arms. Now, hopefully you've had a chance to see our bionic bar on deck number 5 on the Esplanade and the technology that the robots have to make some of our signature cocktails there. Now, this is the technology, it's the same technology that the company Porsche used to make their cars. It's highly advanced technology, and what these Robo screens do is they add another dimension and another element of performance into our venue, because what we're able to do is we're able to show shows on the Robo screens, and as you see as well, the robotic arms move while the shows are in place to create an incredible performance element. Now what I would like to do is show you 3 of our incredible Robo shows. We have a multitude of them, and I'd like to show 3 for you now. The first of which is if aliens were trying to plan what humans would be like in the future. This Vistarama shows you exactly what it would be. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Retro Future Humans.
July 9th. Terrestrial year, 1960. Velocity, light speed, approximately. Galactic location, far, far away. Engaging light speed, now! Xylos Research Officer number 7, reporting to Xylos Central Command. Following a 24-hour cycle on the Earth, I now report my findings on the planet's most peculiar life form and its quest for a condition called happiness. These strange and fascinating creatures are called the humans. Characteristics. They are soft, noisy, mildly hairy, and equipped with a complex system of sensors. Each human has 5 basic senses with which they perceive the world around them. The information gathered from these senses often triggers conditions the humans call emotions. My research shows pronounced similarities between humans and certain other species. Some suspect a genetic link. Perhaps someday humans can also evolve into an advanced species. For now, however, humans remain the humble servants of Earth's dominant life forms. Humans pair off to mate, selecting their partners through a bizarre and complicated set of ritual displays. Certain types of close physical contact, such as the exchange of saliva, activate an emotion the humans call love. Humans work hard to gain shelter and other necessities. Of particular importance to them are the moving metal containers in which they often spend many hours, experiencing emotions from calm to anxiety and frustration. Humans seek food as well and will eat almost anything. To aid them in their hard work, humans engage in an activity called the coffee break. This energizing liquid is consumed by man, woman, and child alike at any hour of day or night. To distinguish themselves within their herd, humans create artificial decoration for their heads and bodies. These are bright, colorful, and attractive, but not always logical. Beyond their daily needs, humans seek the highest emotional state, which they call happiness. Unfortunately, happiness is only a temporary condition, which humans must struggle to renew again and again. It can be achieved through many types of activity, including vigorous rhythmic movement and melodic vocal noises. Examination of the humans has revealed intriguing information. However, it seems that my exposure has caused a malfunction in my system. I am registering sensations of affection for the humans of Earth and sadness at leaving them. Is this what the humans call emotion? A curious phenomenon. Further investigation is required. This is serious. Xylos Research Officer number 7, canceling return flight to Xylos and redirecting vessel 180 degrees. Destination, Earth. Objective, happiness.
There we are, ladies and gentlemen. That was Retro Future Humans right there. A wonderful performance from our Robo screens. Good job, boys. Now they are going to reset themselves and get ready for our next Robo Screen Show. Luckily in that last Robo Screen Show, the people of Xylo, the aliens of Xylo, speak English, so we were able to understand them nice and easily. This next one is going to be a bit of a different demonstration of our Robo Screens, as this were a performance from our Robo screens is known as a virtual assault on a visual and virtual assault on your senses, as you'll be able to see so many different things happening in this next Robo show. This Robo show is called Battle. So ladies and gentlemen, enjoy our second performance from our Robo screens. Can you feel the sensation yet? The battle is approaching, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Battle! Absolutely incredible. Now we are going to warm up the robo screens again. The boys, sometimes they need to get ready and loosen up in between each performance, but they are absolutely incredible. As you can see from these robo screens, there's such a flexibility within the arms and they move so fast, they are like performers in their own right. We have one more robo screen show to show you right now, the combination of the robo screens and the Vistaromas back there as well. This performance was actually created by Nick Weir himself, again, the Vice President of Entertainment for the Royal Caribbean International. This one is absolutely breathtaking, ladies and gentlemen, and it's called Leonardo's Dream. Please enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Leonardo's Dream right there. Absolutely stunning, one of my personal favourites. Now, I hope you have enjoyed this demonstration again of this incredible 270 lounge and the technology that we offer here inside. Now, as I said earlier, we do have our incredible Spectrous Cabaret show that takes place within this very lounge. And if you've not made a reservation yet, please go and see my staff tomorrow at the box office. We'll happily accommodate you because we want to make sure that everyone gets a chance to see this show in its entirety. The technology, the talent of our cast is absolutely incredible. Now tonight, well, just before I leave you, I'm going to leave you with one more Vistorama, and it's a very fun Vistorama, but if you're wanting some more entertainment, if you head over to the music hall, this cruise we have a tribute band on board called the Beatlemaniacs, who are an incredible tribute to the Beatles. We've had them perform the anthem and they are absolutely amazing. So if you enjoy the music of the Beatles and you enjoy having a dance, head on over to the music hall as they have started performing and will be performing until about midnight, and then the music hall is your late night venue for your DJ as well to stay up late. This is the first day of a 12 days cruise vacation, ladies and gentlemen, yes! You are on your vacation, please relax, have an incredible time, and allow myself and Chloe, your cruise director, to provide you with some top quality entertainment for these 12 days. Now, as I said before, I'm going to leave you with one last Vistorama, and this one is a bit of a cheeky fun one, more for the families. This is called the Ocean Symphony. So again, ladies and gentlemen, from myself, Chris, your activities manager, and our whole family here inside the 270 Lounge, thank you so much for coming to the 270 experience.